Hi children, welcome back to English class. In our previous class, we discussed Unit 3 Reading B. I think that is a poem, Home They Brought Us, Home They Brought Her, Warrior Dead. Okay, right? Now today we are going to discuss, revise Unit 5. Unit 5, A Trip to Andaman. It's so because I have I skipped two lessons. I have skipped two lessons, 2 units actually. That fourth unit, ABC reading, and third unit, A reading and C reading. I think C reading, let us check once, okay? Actually, you have SA2, for SA2 you have that syllabus I'm speaking, that SA2 syllabus is Unit 5 to Unit 8. We don't cover the SA1 syllabus for even SA2 exam. So I have started Unit 1 to Unit 4, we have finished in our SA1 itself. So no need to revise. Now we have a short period. In this short period of time, we could revise only the SA2 syllabus, right? So I have started Unit 5, A Trip to Andaman. It's really a very interesting lesson that you know, and I hope you have enjoyed when your madam took this lesson. Now, this lesson is about Andaman, the visiting Andaman place. Here, a narrator with his sister and his parents, he started, in this lesson, he starts a trip to Andaman. Okay, he starts actually from Vijayawada. His journey from his trip from Vijayawada. Then from Chennai he starts his journey in a ship. Okay, and it was a very big ship. It was a 4 stories building, and there the crew means crew, not crew. CREW. Crew means that members who work on a ship, members who work and operate the ship is called crew. Crew means the members who work in a ship. Okay, they were very helpful and very kind. And at first, as soon as they visit Andaman and Nicobar, at first they visited jail, that cellular jail. Now it was converted into a hospital, government hospital, maybe a big hospital. It's no more a jail, but when the narrator visited, it was a jail. And then they visited Mahatma Gandhi Marine Park. It was a big park, and it covered the area of 15 islands. 15 small islands, and there they saw, the narrator, his sister and friends, many things, the different color of fish, and then the turtles, the coral reefs, that I have written here, that something what they have seen there. Creek meaning somewhere, I have written, yeah, coral reef, hard substances that we find on the bottom of the sea. And then they visited Havoc Islands, and there too they enjoyed. And after that, Elephant Beach, there they saw that scuba diving. People were diving, scuba diving, and then they went on the elephant riding, and they ate delicious snacks items like samosa and all. Okay, actually they traveled ferry from some places, from Havoc Island to I think from something Marine, that park to Havoc Island. They traveled on a ferry. Ferry means a boat. Here I have written a boat that carries people, goods, vehicles across the river like that. Okay, so this is, and they enjoyed. This is all about their trip. Just I have summarized. Now let's go with this lesson and quickly glance this lesson. I'm going to read, and then I'm going to ask you some questions. And here are some vocabulary that I have picked, and I have what I have thought is the difficult and different, like very new words I have just placed on the board. I have written on the board. Longing, very first line you get this word. Longing means strong feeling or desire is called longing. The second one, boarded, entered, vanish, disappear, pleasant, enjoyable, dawn, early in the morning, dawn and dusk. Okay, in the unit dusk, morning is called dawn. Miniature, very small, abundance, more than enough, curious, anxious. Crew, a group of people who work on operate on a ship. Basking, staying, ferry, a boat that carries people, goods, vehicles across. Coral reef, a herd substances, red, white, that on the sails on the bottom of the sea, that you find on the bottom of the sea. Okay, fine. Now here is that what narrator described about his, he narrated about his trip with his parents and sister. We had been longing to make a trip to Andaman, and Dad made it possible for us during the last summer holidays. I hope you all are ready with your textbook, page number 73. And soon after the examinations were over, Mom made preparations for the trip. On the 25th of April, we took the Pinakini Express from Vijayawada and reached Chennai Central by 1 p.m. After lunch, we hired a taxi for the port. In the evening, we boarded on a ship for Port Blair. Port Blair is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The ship looked much bigger than our school building. It had 4 stories. It set out after sounding a loud horn. People who had come to see of their friends and relatives cheered them up by waving their hands. My sister Amala and I too waved our hands while Mom and Dad smiled at us. Tall buildings, cell towers and factory chimneys began to vanish gradually. After a while, the twinkling lights of Chennai bade us farewell. Soon everything around us began to look dark and calm, but inside the ship it was all bright and beautiful. When we closed the windows and doors of our cabin, we did not feel the movement of the ship. On the second day, we came to know that we were in the middle of the sea. The weather was pleasant on the sea. The day was sunny and the sea was reflecting the clouds like a flat mirror. We saw dolphins swimming along the ship. They sprang and dived again and again. It was quite amusing. I was curious to know what other people were doing on the ship. So I went around. I saw some watching films and saw 1 minute. And saw some others eating and drinking in the restaurants. Yeah, fine. Now it's I'm getting some disturbance, so I have switched off. Okay. Then somewhere I was curious to know about what other people were doing on the ship. I went around. I saw some watching films and some others eating and drinking in the restaurants. A few were buying things in the fancy stores. I was surprised to see some in a salon getting their hair cut. Okay, fine. This is all what he has seen there in the ship. 73 page number I'm reading now. The medical staff was busy treating the patients suffering mostly from seasickness. The sanitary workers were on their job of keeping the cabins, corridors and toilets and neat and clean. The crew of the ship was very friendly and courteous. They gladly answered all my queries about the ship. Okay, then it was the 3rd day early in the morning. Mom woke us up to show us the magnificent spectacle of the dawn at the sea. After 2 days, we reached Port Blair. Dad, do you have any idea about these islands and the people who live there? I asked. Dad said, I know a little. There are about 600 islands and they are located between India's coast and Myanmar. Only 37 of them are inhabited. Inhabited means people and animals, like the living place is called inhabited. Okay. So they have plant, animal and marine life in abundance, means very much. Okay, we learned that inhabitants of the islands were the aboriginal tribes. Who are living in the islands? Aboriginal tribes, the original tribes. Okay, some of them lived far away from the civilized society. Despite this, the islands today look like a miniature India. We saw the people of different languages, cultures and faiths living together happily. Once again. We visited famous national monument and the cellular jail. We learned that the cellular jail was built by the British. It was no longer a jail. It had been converted into a big hospital. Okay, now let's know about the places of island that narrator and his family visited. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi Marine National Park. After a while, we reached an exciting place. The Mahatma Gandhi Marine National Park was spread over wide area of 15 islands. Open creeks running through the park area were a special attraction. We watched coral reef, fishes of different colors, and sea turtles through glass bottom boats. For some time we felt ourselves as a part of them. Amala and I cheered the fish and turtles. We traveled by a ferry from Port Blair to Havoc Island. Okay, the ferries carried people, vehicles and goods. We enjoyed pani puri, samosas and garam chaat during the ferry journey. Okay, then Havoc Island. What they watched there, what they see. Sorry, what did they see there? Okay, a majestic lighthouse greeted us on our arrival at the Havelock Island. We felt as if the sandy beaches and greenish blue sea were warmly welcoming us. Some foreign tourists on the beaches were basking in the sun and enjoying themselves. We saw tourists enjoying swimming in the sea and riding on elephants. Silky sands, foaming tides and cool breeze of the sea attracted us very much. We took lots of pictures of the beautiful scenery. Okay, there people were basking means lying under the sun, like to take that sun rays. Okay, just it helps us like we get vitamin D, right? Okay, fine. Then next, scuba diving. We visited the beach called Elephant Beach. To our amazement, we saw some swimmers diving into the sea from the motor boats. They were dressed in a different way. They put masks on their faces and carried air cylinders on their backs. I asked Dad, why are the swimmers diving into the sea? Dad replied, they want to watch the coral reefs and beautiful colored fishes and sea turtles. Okay, they were like in Elephant Beach, on Elephant, like in that beach. They saw that people were doing that scuba diving, and he asked why they were doing, why they want to go inside the sea. They want to see the coral reefs, different color fishes, okay? They want to watch coral reefs and beautiful colored fishes and the sea turtles. They stay for a long time beneath the sea and swim along with them. It is called scuba diving. The scuba diving filled my heart with the spirit of adventure. I wished I could do it. Elephant ride on the beach. On that beach, lastly they visited Radhanagar beach. There they did. It was a beautiful place with white sand and thick green forest along the coastline. We saw a man riding an elephant. He offered rides on payment. My sister Amala and I enjoyed a jolly ride on the elephant. We tasted delicious tandoori fish and other seafoods on the islands. My mouth still waters when I remember those moments. I cherish the memory of the great fun we had. I will never forget my trip to Andaman. That's all this lesson is about. Just I have written all the words. Once you go through this one, then I'm going to ask you questions from this, 5 questions from this lesson. Fine, children, I'm not giving any test to you. Yeah. Now, comprehension part, you are going to answer now. Are you ready to answer? Yeah, even I asked 1 or 2 questions from these vocabulary few. Yeah. Revision video, this is revision video, so I don't explain anything. Already explanation part finished. This is revision video, right? I'm writing revision video. Just I'm revising this lesson, asking you questions. The first question, second, third. Let me ask the first question. That is, okay, my first question. How do the islands look like today? How do? Go through the textbook. How do the islands? How do the islands look like today? How do they look? The appearance, total appearance. They have given, shall I help you? Page number also? Okay, I'm going to help you. Page number, that is, yeah. It's on page number 74. Page number 74. Could you look like today? Look like today. Who is going to answer? I'm going to pass the video. Yes, you are correct. The islands are looking like miniature of India. Okay, the islands look like a miniature India. Miniature of India, no, miniature India. They have mentioned here somewhere. I have, yeah, here. The islands today, direct question I have asked here. The islands today look like miniature India. That is the question I asked you. The next question, what was the cellular jail converted into now? What was the cellular jail converted into now? What was the cellular jail converted into now? Third one, what do fairies do? What do fairies do now? What do fairies do? What was the cellular jail converted? Now let me know the question. Answer for this. I am going to pass. Yes, you are correct. The cellular jail was converted into a hospital. Into a hospital, that you know. A big hospital you could answer. What do the what do the fairies do? My next question, what do the fairies do? Who is going to answer? Yeah, that is correct. Fairies carry the people, goods from one place to another place. You can see, carry people, vehicles and goods from place to place. And then my next question, pick out the word from the passage which means pick out the word. You should from the lesson now. Pick out the word from the lesson which means, not passage. Which means meaning I gave you. You should tell me which word meaning I am asking. Meaning I am going to give you. And meaning is a person or animal that live in a particular place. A person or animal. A person or animal that lives in a place. Okay, that lives in a place. This word meaning you should pick now. What is that word? Meaning I have given word. Who is going to answer? How did the narrator travel from Port Blair to Havelock Island? My last question, by that time pick this word. How did the narrator traveled from Port Blair to Havelock Island? From Port Blair to, could you see this? Port Blair to Havelock Island. Havelock Islands. Okay, this is my fifth question. In my next video, I am going to discuss the grammar topic that they have mentioned in this lesson. Now this, speak out the word. A person or animal that lives in a place. Yes, correct. Inhabited. Inhabitation or inhabited. Yeah, that is the answer. Okay. Inhabitant. They have given inhabitant in your textbook. Inhabitant. The original type. That is the answer. Now, how did they travel from Port Blair? In a ferry. They travel from Port Blair to Havelock Island in a ferry. That's all for this revision part of 5th lesson on trip to Andaman. I hope you have enjoyed this one, like lovely pictures that I have displayed. Okay, bye for now. Have a nice time.